Hello.
Welcome to the closet.
Yep. Grand estate. The magic happens.
We should probably buy like sound patty things and like find a room to actually record in.
You mean so we're not a foot away from each other?
Oh, that's fine.
No, I'm not saying it's not fine. I'm just saying.
I don't mind being in the closet, but it's a pain because there's sheets hanging down from everything. So having to get to anything is kind of tricky.
I hear you. It does make getting dressed in the morning a bit of a chore.
Yeah. So
is this a home reno show now?
No, I'm grumpy tonight.
Yeah.
So I don't know where it's going to be going.
For the listener, I'm not making eye contact right now because I feel it's a sign of aggression, and I think it's probably better if I just let this roll.
By making eye contact with me?
No, I'm not. I'm looking up at my jeans.
And you don't think that's not going to be aggressive?
I'm not trying to be. I'm trying to be passive.
Okay. So I've got a serious question.
Okay.
And I think probably because I'm grumpy, but I don't think I'm going to have advice. Like a lot of times I'm trying to share advice with families that they can use in their own home. But I'm hoping this will maybe prompt important conversations. Okay. I think that's kind of maybe the goal. So we'll see. Something to think about, because one of the things that I often hear, so I mostly work with kids and their families. I do a little bit of couples work, not as much as I used to, but I have done a lot. But most of the time, whether it's families, whether it's couples, by the time they see, I think the stats, and this is old stats, so I don't know what it is nowadays. It's probably even, just as bad or worse. But there was a time when couples, by the time they made the choice to come to therapy, they had already been thinking about it for 7 years.
Oh, wow.
7 years too late almost. Yeah. And one partner's checked out. And they think, how did we get here? And it's the same thing with families. I see that too, where, parents and screens, that's the big one, right? Where they're like, how did we get here with this addiction, with the screen? Where did we go wrong? Like where, and or with anxiety. That's actually what was really prompting it, because I think I talk and teach a lot about how a lot of parents will be either themselves or they're hearing from other family or even their doctor. Your kiddo, it's just going through a phase. They've got a little bit of separation anxiety. They'll outgrow it, but they don't outgrow it. It actually gets progressively worse over time. And I think that so many families, for whatever their issue is, get to that point of how did we get here? And I think it's important. And that's why I wanted to prompt that, for us to start thinking 7 years ahead or whatever. For anybody, you got to think, where Andrew and I take it tonight, I don't know. But for you to start thinking about that, what I love using, when you're at the rail house, is that the train yard? And all the trains come in.
Yeah, with the switches.
Yeah. And it's like, what track are we on? This is our opportunity. What track are we on? And where is this track going to end us in a year? And is this the track that we want to be on? Or do we have to switch tracks somehow?
Right.
Right. And so I think that that's kind of prompting that. So my question to you is, what do we need to start worrying about? What track are we on that maybe we don't want to be on from your perspective? And it could be in anything, really. But I think somehow that's affecting the family. Maybe there's something in your hockey pool that's going the wrong way. I don't know.
Quit the hockey pool, so I'm good.
Oh, did you?
Quit both of them.
Did you?
Yeah.
When?
Oh, a month or so ago, month and a half ago.
No.
Yeah.
Why don't I know this?
I don't know. You don't usually care about the hockey pool, so it's not big news.
That is huge news.
Breaking news, everybody. I am no longer part of the hockey pools.
That's so big. I feel like, just a couple weeks ago, you were fighting with Darren. I'm sure of it. I was in
that conversation was about a month and a half ago. That was the week that I quit. I quit both that pool and Paul's pool at the same time.
Oh my. Okay.
So talk about a track I didn't want to be on. No, I mean, and we'll get back to your bigger family question, but I applied the same logic that we're about to apply in this conversation, which was I love the guys in both pools. I love the guys. They're good dudes. They're guys I've known for, in some cases, 20 years, right? We've in the main pool, we've literally seen everything from births to deaths to everything, right? But I had to ask myself, was it worth it? I had to look at it and say, for the time that I'm able to spend on it these days and the joy that I get out of it, is it worth it? And it wasn't. It really wasn't. I spent less and less every year. I focused on it less and less every year. I didn't watch hockey as much as I used to. I still do, but not for the same reasons. Like, I'll gladly sit down and watch hockey with the girls, but the days of me watching 2 or 3 and catching highlights and counting stat, they're gone. They're long gone. I'll never have the time. Sorry, not never. I don't foresee myself ever in a place where I have the time or the dedication required to do that. Mm-hmm. So why do it? Mm-hmm. Right? And for a lot of times it was, well, because I like the guys. Well, I can just as easily go for lunch with the guys. So I can just as easily in the summertime go golf with the guys. So yeah, I quit. I quit both of them. And I haven't missed it even a shred. Darren calls me quite regularly and makes sure, like, yeah, have you checked in the pool? No, I've literally, I've paid my tabs. Like, I owe nothing to either pool. I haven't logged into the system to see what's going on. I don't know who's doing what, but I think it's important to every so often have those conversations, right? And take a look at things. And so to take a look at your question of what do I think we might need to, I think it comes down to, I'm increasingly worried about the workload. The workload overshadows everything. We've talked about it on previous episodes, right? I don't know if we as a family know how to have fun anymore. That's my greatest concern. Our kids are, when they're not busy, don't want to do anything. And I mean, that's kids. Kids don't want to hang out with their parents all the time, right? But this morning's conversation was a perfect example. So for those of you that weren't in our kitchen this morning, the question was, what do we want to do today and this weekend? So Monday doesn't roll around and we all don't look at it and go, well, we didn't do anything this weekend. Because that's been a habit. Want to do something. What do you want to do? Everybody all of a sudden loses the ability to speak or make decisions. We don't do anything. Default to work or just busy stuff. Weekend's over, back to work and school. That's my greatest concern. I think we as a unit are so used to being busy and just having a schedule laid out in front of us that we follow, that we don't know how not. Like, if I said right now, for the rest of the weekend, because it's a long weekend when we're recording this, for the rest of the weekend, why don't you just put the computer away and won't read all weekend? Go for a walk with the dogs. Just do nothing. What's your first feeling when I say that?
Sorry, I'm holding back tears.
Is it that you want to do it, or is it you're scared?
No, I'm crying because I'm sad that I didn't know that you quit the pool.
Oh, baby.
But that goes to show with what you're saying, right? Yeah. Like, how did I not know that? It's been a month and a half. I feel like, how do I not know that? And yeah, that's exactly what my answer is too, that we've lost fun. I've always been someone adventure and going and having fun, but
we're good at planned adventure. And we've got an adventure coming up in June. We're not good at spontaneous adventure anymore.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that to me is the worrisome piece.
And it is hard. Like, I know, like, even this morning, I mean, it was weekend and I got 5 hours of work done before anybody's even awake. And I would love to just close it if we're actually doing something, it's the dead space though, right? That everybody's doing their own thing. And then I'm like, well, do I work? And then I feel guilty if I'm not working.
Do you equate value to stillness? Or do you see stillness as a waste?
No, I see the value in stillness.
Do you?
I do. I just don't have time.
Okay. But so you don't know how to value stillness ahead of work. You know what I mean? Like, that's more what the question is. And I find I'm more like that as well. I'm always trying to create these lists of things that need to get done. It's not ever all going to get done. It's never all going to get done. Right? So I become ineffective at all of it. Yeah. And nothing gets done.
Well, I have to, though, because I've got reports to write for kids that are going to affect them, and, you know, trainings that I'm doing. And but back to the question, It really is, we're killing ourselves. And I always tell people, you're only promised today. You're only promised today.
What's that old saying? Memento mori. Remember death. Everybody dies and nothing matters, right?
Yeah.
Which has been interpreted over the years more to be live life to your fullest because death is coming for all of us, sort of thing. But it's a very morbid way of the exact same thing. Yeah. You're only promised the immediate, right? You only promised the now. Yeah. I could walk out of this room and get mauled by a lion. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't help. My mom just texted me. My dad's been in the hospital with heart stuff. So
speaking of stuff that hasn't been shared between us.
Happened. Okay, it just happened as I was coming into the closet. So
apparently this is going to be the heaviest episode in our first 15.
Probably. But yeah, I think it's the fun, right? The fun. And for me, it's been a really rough couple of weeks. I'm just like, oh man, like maybe I just plan my own weekends. And if people want to join me, go, because I'm an outdoorsy. And I think this is what breaks my heart, is that I love skiing and I love hiking and I love being outside. And anytime I say that, the girls are like, oh. And then I see all these families and I'll go out by myself and all these families are together. And I think that's what's been really hard for me. It's like, how does no one in my family love the same things as me? And I just feel lonely that way. And I think for me, it's, COVID's done a number. And I think that's why I've been reflecting, is that COVID's lifting. It's not gone. Now there's new variants. It would be so cool if they called a variant Loki. Just on a side note.
Okay.
I know that's not part of the Greek alphabet, but
yeah, it'll be all right.
The Loki variant would be amazing.
I wonder if Marvel would be all right with that.
Oh yeah, I guess. Anyway, I can't remember what I was saying.
You're talking about wanting to do stuff outside.
Well, COVID was lifting, and you'd think, oh yeah, yay, right? But no, like the girls we did fall, not as bad as some families that I work with, certainly, but we did fall more to TV, as a backup. We're not drawing as much. I'm not playing piano every day as much, that's all they ever want to do. That's the only thing they seem to get excited. And I think that's where I'm like, how did we get here? Because we've never been that family ever. We only ever had our Friday nights, right?
This past week, actually the past 2 weeks, I would say we're closer to the previous usual.
True.
Right.
I'm not watching you.
And it wasn't by any grand design. Like I would have been totally dope just when you were in Smithers, hunkering down, but we always found something else to do, or we were busy doing other stuff. What I would love to, because I'm always of the opinion that I'll do whatever, right? Like I'll go with her. Skiing's not my thing, right? But I'll still go to the mountains. I'll still go. I'm completely content to be a ski bunny because I'm cute in the outfit, and stay in the lodge and drink coffee and hot chocolate and chat with people and let you ski your butt off with the girls or whoever. Part of what is a challenge, though, is you equate me saying I'm good to go with whatever with guilt. Well, he doesn't want to go. I don't want to force him to go. And when really I'm just cool with whatever. Like we could literally go drive and sit in the Superstore parking lot. And if it gives an hour of you and I just hanging out together, I'm cool with that. But I know that's not everything you're looking for, right? So it's more about trying to reignite any sort of interest in the girls to leave the house, because they just don't.
Mhm.
The fact that they haven't gotten brittle bones from the lack of vitamin D is astonishing to me, right? But that is it. That I think is it. I think to a certain degree, I wonder if you and I, so using this morning as an example as well, I came downstairs about 8:30, 8:25, and I announced I was going to Costco, my most dreaded of places, for 9 a.m. There are few places on this planet Earth that rob me of my will to live as quickly as Costco.
But it's so good.
It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Today was okay, but I literally get anxious at the thought of Costco. I don't get anxious in any other social situation. Costco, like right now, I'm having a tough time explaining it. It's the people and it's the proximity. And this is pre-COVID. I hated it pre-COVID. Now you add the fact that they're all dirty disease carriers. I don't want to go at all ever. But anyways, this morning, it was like 25 to 8. I said, I just came to you. I didn't go to the girls because I didn't want the fight. I'm like, I don't want to fight about Costco with them when I don't really want to go. And I said, I'm going to Costco. Do you want to come with me? And you're like, yeah, let's go. And as soon as you and I made the decision we were leaving the house, what happened?
Both girls quickly.
Both girls were quickly showered and out the door. So there's our
showered.
answer.
No.
Sorry, dressed and out the door.
Yes.
Wasn't a whole lot of hygiene.
Not even teeth brushed. But 5 minutes, yeah, they were in there.
But I think that's the answer.
Yeah.
Is you and I have to get better with just leaving them behind.
Yeah.
And not great parenting podcast. But I mean it in the sense of part of the reason I think they've lost their interest in doing it is there's always a negative associated with it. Well, if we're going to do this, then you have to come with me and do this because that's what I want to do. Or it's a big fight, or me snapping at them this morning when we were trying to make plans for the weekend. Mm-hmm. That shit annoys me like a lot. Like Willow said to me last week, I look forward to Monday because weekends are boring. So we sat down. What do you want to do this weekend?
And that's so sad for me because we used to always.
But at the same time, that is sad. Mm-hmm. Sure. If we were jerk parents that refuse to do anything with our children,
right?
We aren't.
Right.
We have this fight with them regularly. So in my mind, we have to reteach them the joy of just going off and doing stuff by just going off and doing stuff.
Yeah. Because to be fair, though, I'm feeling the same way. It's like, I don't even know why I want to go home. I may as well just stay at the office.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because it's a fight, or it's like the fight about dinner, or the fight about whatever it is. And it's like, well, at least here I can get stuff done. And that's not good, right? And that's why I wanted to have this conversation, because I think we do just let things go and go and go and go. And so this is a message to everyone, to have a successful marriage and family, you have to be open and honest about these things and regularly check in. What track are we on and where do we need to make that shift? Yeah. So, okay, so both of our answers are the same. How do we make that shift? So you were saying you and I just go and do.
If I take a step back and I say, why are we in this place? It's because of the example you and I are setting. Everything comes down to the example you and I set.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
So same logic means that the behavior we want to get going again comes down to you and I demonstrating the behavior we want, which is we're going to take the dogs, we're going to Edgeworthy, we're going to take the bikes, we're going to do whatever. We're going to go walk down Stephen Ave just for something to do. And I think part of that, though, is you and I need to start doing more things.
Yeah.
In the sense of
racquetball.
I'm down with racquetball. Like, I'll destroy you.
I've been wanting to play racquetball for months, and it's always racquetball.
Have you asked me? No, because you're scared.
I'm scared.
You're so scared.
Of your little ninja suit.
I'm going to wear the tightest, most uncomfortably, like stretching to their limit banana hammock shorts.
And you're not confusing racquetball and squash, right?
I'll kill you at either.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're going to wail on that racquetball?
No, I'm not. It's not about the power.
Hit you in the back of the
head. But it's those sort of things. Like, I think I'm down with whatever. I'm not going to be good at all of it. I'm not, and I know in my heart, like, what we got into the habit of doing at COVID, because there's nothing else to do, is hike. Let's go for a hike. If I say anything to Maya right now, hey, we're going to go out Mom's going to want to do something outside. I don't want to do a hike. Like the look in her face, I don't want to do a hike.
We got into a big fight about that last night.
So,
we always go for a hike, but when was the last time we've gone for a hike?
We haven't gone for a hike in ages.
Like a year.
We haven't gone for a hike in ages. But I think it's introducing variety. Let's start figuring out some different stuff. Let's do some stuff that maybe you and I don't even want to do, but it's different. Yeah. And just start rotating it out. It's no different than the idea of the date nights, right? Like we need a set.
Actually, those have been good.
Yeah.
Those have been good.
It's interesting to see the girls' response. Yeah.
Well, and like Maya, was it last night? Yeah. Mom, I had a really great night with you last night.
Oh, that's good. So
just for you guys, person. My brother listened because he heard the sibling rivalry. Fluffy. So at least we know my brother listened.
Last night.
We took, so the day that our children are born, so the first, Willow's born on the 1st and Maya's born on the 14th. And it doesn't matter which month, but those days every month, so every 1st of every month, we take Willow. The two of us both take Willow for a date. And on the 14th, the two of us will take Maya for a date. And so, they get undivided attention, and then we can ask them 3 questions that they have to answer, and they can ask us 3 questions. Maya never did ask us any questions.
That's why I prompted her. She didn't.
Yeah, Willow did. And that's okay. Yeah. No force. But just to get into the habit of having that one-to-one attention every month, and we know in advance that we can just book it off, so we're not trying to plan. We used to be good about having family meetings every week, and then we would plan something fun for the following week.
Yep. And I think that's something we can reintroduce.
Yeah.
The tricky bit is we used to do it after Sunday dinner.
Yeah.
And our Sunday dinners the past few months, we've included other people, which isn't bad. And but let's just do it at breakfast then instead. Yeah. Right. So switch it up. But I think it really comes down to as much as a lot, like, because I think both you and I are burnt out in our own ways, right? You definitely are burnt out. But I think it's fighting the urge to just do whatever. Mm-hmm. And be like, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just pick something.
Yeah.
And I mean that in the sense of we ourselves need to be very good about going, yeah, okay, sure. Even if in your head you're like, well, that sounds dumb. Mm-hmm. I think those are the things that we need to be more open to. Yeah. Even if it's for a half hour, even if it's for 3 hours, even if it's whatever, right?
Well, I loved going and watching my nephew's lacrosse game. Yeah, hey, 10 minutes at the rink. Do you want to go? And at first it was like, no. And then I'm like, yeah, actually, I do want to go. Yeah.
It's those sort of things, right? And
yes, let's.
Yes, let's. But I think that's it. I think we need to model the behavior we want. And I think part of that is, for the first little bit, it may be a bit of you and I faking it till we make it, right? Until we get back into our own routine of, I'd rather be out than in. Mm-hmm. Because I agree, it's been a long haul. It's been for everybody. We're not special, right? I'm special, but not.
Well, yeah, you are. Short bus.
You can't say that anymore.
Can't I?
No, like,
do I have to edit that
you
out?
Literally just got to shut down at episode 16.
Should I cut that out?
Well, you keep referring it, so you're gonna have to cut out like 3 minutes, and it'll be like, let's, and all of a sudden I'll be talking about something completely different.
Okay,
it's fine. It's all about learning.
Okay,
it's all about learning.
But you're special in your own way.
Right back to it. God. But yeah, I think that's, and I think it's the things. This will be the really interesting one. Is like, do you remember when you and I went to the market that was at the Chinese Cultural Center?
Yeah.
That might have been one of the weirdest markets we've ever been to, in one of the weirdest locales. But it was a fun way to kill 2 hours. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the sort of stuff we need to start doing more of. Mm-hmm. Because we used to be so good at it. So good at it. We would kill a day at Prince's Island and end up who knows where. Right. And
we did. Yeah.
And I think that to me is more what it is. And maybe part of what we need to, and I think there needs to be some anchor stuff. Like, I do think going for the hikes and stuff is good, especially as the weather gets better and the dogs need to
I love going outside. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I think those are naturally going to happen. We just need to make sure they happen, especially when we're out at the cabin. Oh, I got a surprise for the cabin this year.
Is it a Frogger?
No, what is a frogger?
You jump like a frog across the water.
No, it's water related. So it's something that you don't have to do alone anymore.
Trampoline?
No, why would you trampoline by yourself? And what?
You said I wouldn't have to do it by myself.
Which indicates that you've been trampolining by yourself in the lake.
Well,
you didn't think that through, did you?
Trampoline would be fun, though.
All right, well, we'll get back to it.
Okay. What is it? Are you telling me?
Do you want me to tell you?
Yes.
I got myself my own paddleboard, so you and I can go together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Mine's dope.
Awesome.
It's inflatable.
Cool.
Yeah. See, I listen.
Trampoline would be cool too, though.
Huh? Way to diminish my contribution to the relationship. No, but it's
no, that's awesome because I do everything by myself.
And that's it, right? And I thought about it at the end of last year, and we were talking about at the end of the season when we're locking up is, like our biggest opportunity to do stuff at the cabin together is going to have to be stuff like that. Yeah. Not have to be, but we need to make better use of it. I'm not going on that stupid green when I'd kill myself on it. But I got one that will be perfect for me, and you and I can go. And again, it's going to be those things that the girls are going to come with us. Mm. Right. And I think that's part of it is the more we do together, the more they naturally want to come hang out with us because we're dope.
Yeah. Once we get them out, they're usually happy.
But I think it'll come down to, we've got to really be open to ourselves on stuff, but then circle back.
Yeah. That's why the other night I just left. Everyone was watching TV and I came up to make popcorn. I'm like, no, I don't want to do this. And so I just left. With the
that's why I don't usually come down when you guys go to watch like Modern Family and stuff. Yeah. I'll read or I'll stare at the wall or something. Yeah. But it is. I think it is. We're repeating ourselves, but I think that's really what it comes down to. I'd say that's, to me, to your first question, that's the biggest thing is we've filled in inactivity with stress.
Yeah.
Really, it's not work, it's stress.
Yeah.
Right. And it's, the reason why you're not in a great mood tonight is you're stressed about work. You're stressed that you screwed something up.
Yeah.
It's Friday night.
Right. We
used to be bombed by now, and who cares about what we screwed up the week before?
Yeah.
Maybe. No, that's not the advice to give. Drink lots, party lots. No,
I don't drink anymore.
No, I don't.
Maybe I need to. I'm too old to drink.
That's not true. I've met really old alcoholics.
I just go from, this is really yummy, to barfing. My body I can't take it. Like I'm allergic to something in it.
So that should be our mission, is to find you booze that you're not allergic to.
Maybe.
Because I found Banded Peak has a really good beer. I haven't been down with beer for a long time, but man, it's good. I stupidly forgot it at Darren's place.
But I'm okay.
Yeah. So yeah. I'll throw it back over to you, other than what we just agreed on and walked through. Is there anything else that you feel that?
I think for me, it's just making that plan and going. I find I wait. Like when you used to travel, it was almost awesome because I knew I didn't have to worry. I could just make my plan, make what I wanted for dinner, eat when I wanted to eat, go and do what I wanted to do. And now it's like, I'll wait for Andy, right? And I'll wait, and I'll wait, and I'll wait, and I'll wait. So I think it is just a matter. No, like I want to go hiking this weekend. I'm going to go.
And to me, I'll be honest with you, I would prefer that.
Yeah.
Because it's, if you said, hey, I'm going to go hiking this weekend at 10, cool. I'm either going to say I'll be with you or I'm not going to be with you. But that's the decisive point. It comes back to my earlier comment. I'm down with pretty much whatever. Just tell me when and where. Mm-hmm. Right? Like, so if you say, I want to go do this thing this weekend, cool. Let's go do it. But I do agree. You need to plan it.
Yeah. It is just, how do you balance like the work when you got there's so much to do, but more productive when you take that break.
Well, and I think you're going to be a pretty good use case of that, right? If you implement on a regular basis, completely work-free activities, does your productivity go up? Does your attention to detail improve?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I used to be good. In the winter time, it's easy. I just cross off a bunch of days to go skiing.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of where the rut is. All the winter sports are done. This is the first season that the girls haven't been. I mean, I guess COVID sports were shut down, but we're at the cabin so much anyway. But this is the first time they're not in sports. And I think now we're like, well, what do we do? We're not at a rink. We're not at a field. We're not,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think that's a good plan. So I encourage you guys too to start thinking. And I think that this was really more of just a conversation starter prompt for you to look at yourself and your family and your kids and your partner, if you've got one. What track are you on? And is that in the right direction where you want to go?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
You pulling one out, hey? All grumpy, but you still did it.
I did it.
You feel any better?
A little bit. I'm tired though. Really
You
tired.
look like you wanted to fall asleep every time I was speaking.
Shush. That's you every time. You're always looking like you're falling asleep. Anyways, thanks for joining.
We now have our own Twitter account.
Oh,
POTY podcast.
cool.
Just got to figure out what to put up there because things I think are funny are probably not appropriate for parent stuff. So stay tuned as it gets ramped up. Facebook is going.
We're like at 100 parents or something like that. Just started.
Super duper gang.
I know.
Super duper.
I don't know if anyone's listening to the podcast, but they're joining the group. So.
They do. Several people have told me. Most of the time the feedback is an insult directed at me. Mm-hmm. I'll be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's not doing a lot for my ego. All right. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Bye.